The dungeon, also known as the secret place, was in the day as the Spanish fort was going to become English during the first Spanish period during the transition. There was a El General known as Martini. Martini has a wife. Well, he brought a first officer up from the ranks, really made him his pet project, gave him everything. It was like his own son. One day, his wife used to love this rose perfume. It was easy to make, and gave her that girly smell of roses. One day, Martini, our commandant of the fort, smells this perfume on his first officer. The whole town had known about this. He, of course, was the last to know. Like I say, the fort was about to close and change hands to the British. So, as the couple just disappeared, no one thought anything of it. Till, roughly 100 years later, when it was Fort Mark, no longer Fort Marion, and no longer Castillo de San Marcos, a gunner sergeant for the United States Army was moving one of the aged brass cannons across the gun deck. When that cannon broke through the gun deck into the room below, they went to go retrieve the cannon as they would. Well, they could not find this cannon. It had disappeared. So they go back up, they look down the hole, they see the cannon. So they go outside, look around, no cannon. They go back in, no cannon. So what they do is they measure from the inside rampart to the hole, and they go, okay. They went down to the wall below the rampart and measured, and it came up short. There was a room. When they cracked into that room, the smell of 1,000 roses came out. They could see the cannon. When they go in, and when you go into what they call the powder magazine, you have to hunch down and go through a small crawl space where they actually punch through the coquina. As these men and Sergeant Tuttle's crew did, the grisly find that they found when they went through that little hole were 2 bones. The bones of a man and the bones of a woman that had been shackled to that far wall and then sat there gasping as they were walled in slowly with coquina blocks.